So yeah, I have the PS4 version, which it's like, it's musical chairs with games because I don't have a lot of room on this PS4. So one game gets removed, one game gets added, one game gets removed, one game gets added. I would have preferred a non-PS4 version. However, I'm not playing the whole game. And beggars cannot be choosers. I am so happy to get a code for this. Thank you so much. It's just the damn controller is the problem, not the PS4 itself. But, okay, so truth is, you know I'm not a huge Crash Bandicoot fan. Crash Team Racing, however, is goddamn amazing. Oh, that's Toys for Bob. And I acknowledge that playing the demos of Crash early on was cool, but I never really played a full version of Crash, and not when I was younger, so I don't have the same nostalgia that people have for Crash. And the gameplay style of the remake, while I thought the remake of 1, 2, and 3 was really good, just I tried. You know, I played it on the Switch, I played it the PC version, I tried both. I was like lukewarm to it. Vinny, why don't you buy a new controller, or is it too expensive at the moment? Okay, check this out. Had a controller, it stopped working properly, so I bought another one. Within a month, the controller stopped working. And I don't plan on playing a lot more PS4 games. So why would I spend another 70 bucks, is my question. When this may be the last PS4 game I end up playing. Everything else is on the PC, and what if I get a PS5? So, I will say that this is a really smart idea, skipping all the other stuff and just going Crash 4! This is fine. Vin, you gotta read the policy. Hey, wouldn't it be cool to just, like, read the policy out loud completely? Like, the whole stream is just me reading the policy. Ah, oh, that would be fantastic. You know what I want? I want hot chocolate. But I don't feel like boiling milk right now. You can't put milk in an electric kettle, right? You boiled the water. Put the milk in the microwave.
Crash Bandicoot. At last, I, the great Neocortex, have you right where I want you. And now, the final blow!
Hush, simpleton.
Face it, Entropy. It's going to fail. Again!
At least Uka Uka and I attempt to free us from this prison. I won't sit idly by and listen to your inane ramblings for another decade. You chew.
Damn.
Is he dead?
Leave him. He's served his purpose.
Nice looking game. Well, I mean, cutscenes at least. This is perfect for the Crash style. Like, this is exactly what I think of when I think Crash Bandicoot. So microwave the milk, eh?
I fear it portends an event of reality-shattering proportions. I feel it emanating
1 second.
from insanity peak. Quickly, we must go!
Crash! Crash! Crash!
I see everything that's happening, chat. I can see it. Wow, that's not a cutscene anymore. But the graphics are very good. Those are some good graphics. I'll be right with you. This is a good gameplay session. I mean, hey, take your pick. It's either this or me sniffling and sounded like Bob from Bob's Burgers. Alright, so I'm putting it in for a minute, then I'm gonna stir it in, and then do another 30 seconds. That's what a chat member said. That sounds like a good idea. No? It's almost hot. It's pretty good so far, chat. I think it only needs the 30 the 1 minute. I just bought this hot chocolate mix, and I really wanted to use it. I don't know why I didn't do it during the break, but... Your microwave is loud? Oh no, it's the compressor, dude. Nice Easter egg. Alright, dudes. Check it. Alright, we're beeping. Estoy beeping. I'm gonna tear open this packet. You get to hear Vinny make hot chocolate. Let's see if it delivers. Let's see if this is Ghirardelli hot cocoa mix. That's what it is. I have another one, the Silly Cow Farms one, which I tried with water because I didn't have milk. I was desperate. Chat, I was desperate. And it was not good with water at all, so that'll be next time. This stuff is usually pretty good, though. I've had this before, and it's I want to say I'm more of a tea person, but lately I've been craving hot chocolate because, you know, the summer goes by, the spring goes by. It's like, I don't want to drink hot chocolate while it's hot outside. Fuck you. Now that the weather is getting a little cold, not too cold, but a little cold, it's the perfect time for hot chocolate. And the tea review will probably return. And you guessed it, the reviews will consist of exciting content such as, that's tea. Yes, that's also tea. All right, here's the hot chocolate review. Phenomenal. That was worth me wasting your time to create. Well, this certainly is a Crash Bandicoot game. Oh. So, as stated, 90% chance this is only a one-time stream. But, so far, I mean, this is definitely what you'd want a Crash sequel to be. I mean, the thing is, you couldn't just do this for 20 years. But, considering this game has had some, let's say, less than stellar entries, and has recently, due to nostalgia, seen some success, this is how you do it. You have to, you know...
Crash! Quickly! We must go!
Do something cool like this. Who's that voice actor? I know that voice actor. Greg Eagles? Is that him? Is that... what's his name? Deep Throat and, the DARPA chief and Liquid, not Liquid, what's his name? Gray Fox? It's so awesome. Dude's a legend. Why would I do that? Yeah, bro, I think my hot chocolate's cold now. It needs a little bit more time in the microwave, bro. So, just gonna throw it in there. Uh-oh. Bad time. It's bad time for that. I'm now standing in the place where I am. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, let me just get that stuff in there for 30 more seconds. Did I just spill it? No, I didn't spill it. Okay. Just in, or like 20 seconds and I'll be satisfied. Again, if you're a Crash Bandicoot fan and you're like, oh, Vin's finally playing this game, that's so awesome. And then you find out it's, oops, all hot chocolate. Nothing we can do about that. Vin, did you get marshmallows? No, I didn't. I finished my Lego TV and I got a little video of it working. And I'll show you eventually, chat. But now is not that time because I don't have it. I'd have to upload tomorrow. It's bittersweet to finally be done with Lego Sauce entirely. But I don't really feel like doing Legos anymore, so. That said, this is the coolest Lego project I've ever built. And it's fucking awesome, and it makes a good display piece, and it'll totally get people laid. All you have to do is display it as soon as people walk in, and they see your sick Lego Nintendo set, and I'm telling you, chat, it's gonna be mental. But no, I loved it. I mean, I have fond memories of watching Deep Space Nine and building it. And by the time you're finished with it, like, you get to crank it, and Lego Mario makes the music and the noises, and it, like, rotates, and there's, like, a bunch of Easter eggs on the TV. It's cool. The TV and the NES. The NES itself, when you're building the back of it, there's a really cool Easter egg that, weirdly enough, I don't want to spoil a Lego Easter egg. Oh man, this hot chocolate is wonderful. Just get milk. I understand some people are lactose intolerant, and that sucks, or you just don't like milk, or you don't like the idea of it. But man, with just water, it's not the same. It's not the same, man. That's so cool. Oh, that would have been bad. Yeah, very simple gameplay so far, but I can see how this could turn into a lot more later. The simpler the better for a game like this, truthfully. Got a nice double jump. So this game is on PC as well, right? This isn't like an EGS exclusive, it's also on Steam? No, it's not? Oh. When do we know when this is coming to PC, if ever? PC and Switch next year. It's just PS4 and Xbox right now. Okay, gotcha. They did that with Spyro Crash and Crash Team Racing as well. PC and Switch version haven't even been announced. Well, it seems like it would be a smart move. Nostalgia sells really well. The Spyro PC versions are excellent. Like, you can turn the motion blur off, which was an update, I think, even for the console versions, but they run at a great frame rate. Like, I know it gets old hearing about PC, unless you are a PC. Oh shit, the ghost leaves a handprint, confirmed. But, yeah, no, the PC port, like, I'm always critical of PC ports. I want to see, you know, some effort put into them. Fruit. Any tips on where to start if you're gonna get a gaming PC? Oof. Say you want to get a gaming PC, you could probably Google good price gaming PC. No, I'd start with... I would say you could probably build a really decent gaming PC for less than $1,000 these days. Especially if you have, like, parts from your old computer. Like a decent monitor, mouse, keyboard, all that stuff. You can really get something good, like even VR worthy. It's just the video card. If you want like cutting edge, you know, video card. Oh, there was a tutorial marker there. If you want cutting edge video card, that'll cost you. But I don't know, I'm not really the best person to ask. My mods were kind enough to help me, and a couple friends helped me build my gaming PC, or at least pick out the parts for it. You know, and then I was able to go to Micro Center, because I was able to drive to Brooklyn, not too bad. I was able to see what I wanted in person, and I like that almost a little bit better. Like, some stuff I got online, but Micro Center was cool. I was able to, like, talk to someone there and like, get the stuff I wanted. Yeah, Micro Center's a really cool place. It's one of my favorite places to just go and... Like, if I have a day where I'm just bored, well, not lately, but... Oh, I see. If I have a day where I'm just kind of bored and I'm like, I wouldn't mind grabbing something to eat and then just checking out Micro Center. And then I usually just, like, buy Keyboard Snake. Is this ghost rat attainable? Oh, never mind. So why am I alive? Spoopy. Okay, so these are my usually least favorite Crash levels. Well, that time I just fucked up, but I don't like levels like this very often. At least now you get a little bit more resolution and a little bit more breathing room, but not my favorite. Okay, that was an easy one though. Oh no, they're still going there. Oh shite. Again, this isn't so bad though. Like I feel like it's you have enough room that you can actually see where you have to go. So that's good. God damn it, Crash, taking selfies. '90s character takes selfies.
No way! Not in a million years! Get him off, get him off, get him off!
Crash, who is that?
Lonnie Loli? If the quantum masks have returned, then...
Hey, Aku, how's it go? Is that a quantum rift?
It appears to be a door between dimensions.
Yes, yes! The kind we keep shut.
Wait, is that Invader Zim?
Find my siblings and fix this before some putz with a big evil plan and a bigger ego does something monumentally stupid!
Crypto. Destroy the humans!
Unknowingly paved the way for our bright future. Once my rift generator is complete, dominion over all of time and space will be within our grasp.
Engine, Embryo, you had some little projects you wanted to tell me about?
Master, my mechanical marvel will hypnotize you and I.
And my potion will make me and them unstoppable.
Right, yeah, fine, sure. Have fun with your ray guns or whatever.
Hasten your steps.
I love the
By my
cartoons, don't you,
calculations,
chat?
Our enemies are already moving against us, and we will prevail.
It's the funny cartoons, I like it. Help! We're being attacked by Peter Lorre! You can select levels and switch between Crash and Coco. Where's the Tanuki suit? Do you get that? Unga. Totally tubular, early 90s, dude. You want to go to Nilbog? No, there's just too many people in chat. That's the problem. Time to remove. Okay,
So,
chat,
we need
call
the
yourselves
other
if that's
masks
cool.
To close the rifts?
Correct. Now, my brother Akano is around
Or
here
maybe just
somewhere.
don't speak.
Welcome to the show, looking for your precious mask.
Behold the aforementioned putts.
Don't worry. We have a thing where we fight, he loses. It's a well-established dynamic.
Not this time. I've got a backstage pass for you to get up close and personal with my weapon of mass percussion. Come ready to rock.
Okay. What the fuck? It's about time. I still think this is like a really, really fucking good name for this game. It's an extremely... No, people in chat are saying it's a -2 name. No, this is a +2 name for me. I'm actually really, really happy with the double entendre. So I had a weird... Oh! I had a dream last night, chat, that I was... It's not one for the dream journal, and I don't have any... I have not been taking melatonin or anything, so my dreams have not been as vivid or weird. But I had a dream I was at, like, some weird, crusty, like, closed-down, like, arcade. Which is another, like, pandemic dream. Like, I've been having some weird... Every now and then I get a weird dream that involves... like... something cool that's, like, almost dead or shut down entirely. Damn it. So, in this dream, I was at some weird arcade, I was playing these crusty old games. There was a couple people in there, but it wasn't very many. And I won. And I kinda don't remember how I won, but there was one particular arcade game, not like an arcade, like, it was like one of those arcades that you win tokens and, like a Dave & Buster's. And one of the games I was playing, I don't remember what you had to do. Like, you had to get, like, all the balls, maybe, in, like, a spot. Something like that. And I did it. And the alarm went off. And the manager came over and took the remainder of my money. And then gave me, like, a token. He was like, oh, good job, great, you won, great. Took my money, and then said, here, this is free. You now have 8 records that you can choose from the collection. And this place was, like, a really old, shitty arcade, so I go to the part that sells records, and I'm looking, and it's all, like, stuff like Winger. It's just 80s hair metal, and that's it. So I pick out a record, and then I notice that it's closed. That the shop is closed entirely. And the arcade is closed. So I'm like, great, now what? So I leave, I get an Uber, and I go back to, apparently, my Caribbean hotel that I was staying at. So there's that. And then I woke up. But yeah, I totally would have gotten some hair metal records. Why not? But yeah, no crazy vivid dreams or anything, and like even like when I was taking melatonin more, they were kind of slowing down a bit. So now I have a feeling if I were to take a melatonin dose, even a small one, I would get like an insane dream. Or if I ate cheese. Did you know that like some people are like cheese commandos, where they just like force themselves to dream crazy by eating cheese before bed. Yeah, apparently, like, eating cheese before bed gives you, like, insane dreams. Maybe the phrase cheese commando wasn't perfectly accurate, but I'm just saying, this is a thing that I've discovered. Alright, Rom, you could stop yelling now. Oh my god, my fucking, my Quark from Deep Space Nine sounds like Petey. Oh, I see, you can swing. Minecart levels. What kind of cheese? Oh, I don't know. I'm not the guy. I only, you know, I've only been informed about these things without fully investigating. I have not tried eating cheese before bed. Imakuni spent an hour and a half looking for the final 2 crates on this level. Yeah, that's where I think... Holy shit. That's where I think I would probably draw the line. I don't think I would want to do a 100% run of this game. It seems like it would be too frustrating. I mean, it's there if you want to do it, you know? Like, I'm always happy when gamers have the option to be full gamers or less than gamers. But I would prefer to just, like, mostly take my time with the levels, chill a little bit, but not have to get everything. Fuck. 100%ing individual levels gives you costumes, so that's an incentive. True, and it sounds like a pretty legit incentive. It's something. It's not just a number on the title screen. Costumes are a powerful motivator. They motivate people to, like, play Fall Guys a lot and like spend money in the Fall Guys. Wrong button. You can't spend money in Fall Guys? Wait, you can't? You can. That's a lie, you can. Okay. I don't know, is that chat member okay? I feel like the Fall Guys thing is kind of like coming to a... not an end, but it's not what it was when it first got memed into existence. Among Us killed it. Oh, right, I have that.
You may just spontaneously come back. Or not so
Don't want to forget game mechanics now, do I? I played Fall Guys one time. Weirdly enough. One time. And I played Among Us one time. Vinny, slide jumping gives you more height. Oh yeah. Oh! Bro, I'm not getting that diamond now. Oh well. I really like the concept of Among Us, though. I like that whole thing. Whether you do it like VR or real life or werewolves or TTT, I enjoy the concept. And I think the accessibility of Among Us. Yeah, there was a VR one that Ross and I did. It was cool. But I think I would like to see that concept tried in different like scenarios with a little bit more complexity. Like Among Us is simple and free on your phone, right? That's why people went mental for it, because it's just something to play and it's easy to play. The barrier of entry is very, very, very low. But I do like that concept. I'm not a good liar, like not in that way. I feel like I have a lot of tells. And I don't like lying to my friends. I know that sounds like Vin, you know, stop, shut your mouth. What are you talking about, dude? But truthfully, yeah, even in TTT, I was pretty rotten at it. So it's fun, but I don't know if I'm good at it. But I would like to see that concept expanded further. So if Among Us being popular means more games like that try to push things in a unique and interesting direction, I'm all for it. I just want to see what kind of stuff you could do, like more detective type games. Yeah, the VR one, like you had to pretend. So there was someone that had to know all the rules basically. But it was, I think, Salem or something, and there were, like, different roles, and one person was, like, a savior, one person was, like, a witch, one person, you know, the different roles had different abilities, one person had, like, a gun. The town of Salem. Yeah, it was cool, and I wouldn't mind seeing that actually done. Oh, that was awesome. Done in video game form, where, you know, it's all fleshed out entirely. Town of Salem is pretty good. That's what that is? Oh, okay. Then I don't remember the name of the map that Ross and I played on. It was a cool map. I think it was based on... Oh, I think it was based on Town of Salem, but it was its own thing. Of course the dude with fire on his hat I would try to jump on. what Crash games have you played? I've played the trilogy remake that came out. I've played the demos of Crash 1 and 2. Like, granted, when you're a kid and you only have demo discs and, like, 3 games, you're gonna play the demos a lot. So I've, you know, I played them. Never finished a Crash game. As I said before, and you know, previous game and the beginning of this, it's never really stuck with me. Like, I had a PS1. I could have bought Crash. Just didn't for some reason. Those fucking demos really work, though. Excellent. Slads are fucking huge. Hagrid, check it out. Fucking massive, mate. Vinny, you didn't buy Crash. Yeah, it worked on me. Well, maybe that means the demo did work. Maybe I just didn't like Crash. Demo disc got me to buy Metal Gear Solid. If I go through my demo disc folder, I have like a folder of just demo disc CDs. Like, I can probably tell you which games it got me to buy, but Metal Gear Solid being a very notable example. Final Fantasy VIII demo I played endlessly. And I was gonna buy that anyway, but that was still a cool demo. Squall and Co. wore their regular clothes in the Dalit section of the demo, but then in the game, they were wearing a uniform. I was like, wait a minute. What? Okay. I kind of saw that coming. So that's cool. Oh! Oh. I do like this mechanic. It's just like good, solid platforming. Like really, even if you're not really a Crash fan, I can still see people enjoying this. I like it well enough. Getting some Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze vibes a little bit. And that ukulele game that came out last year, which was surprisingly good. Didn't finish that one either, though. Oh. The Impossible Layer. Yeah, I forgot about that game for a while, but that... Was it like... Oh, God! In a similar vein to this, a really good revisit to the platformer genre. Taking some inspiration... Okay, lots of inspiration from Donkey Kong Country Returns. Well, the ukulele, someone in chat saying the first one wasn't as bad as everyone was saying. It was just okay, not bad, not good. Yeah, it was pretty mediocre. It's just the gameplay itself was like kind of subpar, and the levels were too big, and you know, there's a lot of like strange decisions. But I thought it was a good template. I feel like there could be another attempt at it. I think they would do way better next time with all the feedback. And considering Impossible Layer was really good. Wow, I did really bad on this level. Problem is that IP is now like damaged. You say ukulele and people just laugh. They post lulz. IP injured! First impressions are very important, especially if it involves Kickstarters and lots of money. Did you stream Impossible Layer? Some of it. Yeah, it's not mighty it's not mighty number 9 levels of damage, but it's... yeah. Oh, interesting, okay. Flashback tapes. No Man's Sky made a comeback. Yeah, it did. Through sheer persistence, but they also updated the game, like, frequently. Ukulele didn't really do too much to change the core issues.
Yes, the crates are meant to be broken. They weren't placed as an impenetrable barrier. I'll redesign the other tests.
Also, No Man's Sky didn't have a Kickstarter, did it? No, it didn't.
Experiment failed.
This is probably, like, actually angering Crash Bandicoot fans. Missing all these crates.
Huh? He's still alive? Interesting.
It's angering them like an anime fan on prom night.
That's a dead one.
Excellent. Listen, I know I suck, bro, and all that, but, like, stomping on all these crates is not something I really want to do. Like, I have no problem dying and trying the level again if I failed at it, but I'm not going for all the crates. God bless you if you have the patience to do this level and get a full score. I mean, it doesn't seem too bad.
Well done, subject.
Definitely doesn't seem too bad. Someone said this is by far the easiest flashback level. Can someone explain the flashback levels for me? Are those classic levels done in this game, or are they just designed to look retro? They're just CBT levels. Backstory CBT levels take place before Crash 1. Yeah, I never really even considered that there would be lore for Crash Bandicoot. Like, who is Crash Bandicoot? Why is Crash Bandicoot? Cortex, is it his brain? Or what part of his brain is enlarged? The medulla oblongata? What is he? Dr. Wily? Dr. Light? Both? But I guess also for me, it's like the Bowser effect, where Bowser does get some story every now and then, and it's usually pretty good. Whoa! It's usually pretty good, like in the Paper Mario games, Mario and Luigi. But when you're playing like a mainline Mario game, you know, most of the story you need is furnished by the way Bowser looks. It's like, oh, he's, okay, so Bowser's an evil turtle dude. Got it. Alright, cool. Dinosaur turtle that's angry. Visually, you know all you need to know at that point. Yep. I am certainly good at Crash Bandicoot video games. Certainly good. So I finally listened to all of Siamese Dream, like all of it. I mentioned I hadn't heard the whole album before. And of course I knew a good chunk of the songs just because they were singles. I knew, like, you know, Mayonnaise, and I knew Today. And again, not a big fan of Billy Corgan or his voice, but I powered through because the songs are so good. I think he does a good job with the limitations of his voice, and I think he utilizes it well. Hey KY. Yeah, I'll listen to Melancholy next. I grew up listening to Melancholy, but not all of it. That was the era of Pumpkins that I was kind of brought into, and that's also, I remember seeing him in the MTV Movie Awards, and he looked like such a twat. And there was just this unlikable aura, and then, like, he dated Courtney Love before and after Kurt, which made me, like, irrationally, like, weirded out. But I want to just say, though, Siamese Dream is an amazing album. And Soma is an incredible song. And there's so many good ones, but yeah, that Soma is great, Mayonnaise is great. And it definitely is an album I like listening to get like a feel for what kind of vibe I want to, like, for the guitars and like some of the mixing for the next record I want to do. And it's a really, really, really great sounding album. And Billy Corgan's guitar playing is really good. I begrudgingly say all of this, but I will call a spade a spade. Dude is a very good guitarist. Definitely Brian May from Queen influence, but he does his own thing too. Is that a tape? Huh. He used to hang out with Dennis Rodman. Would they go to games together? Did they go to North Korea together? Billy and Maynard both love wrestling. Wrestling is fun. I mean, Billy, didn't he, like, buy the NWA or something like that? TNA? He saved it. Oh, he saved it. Is there such a wrestling league as the NWA, or did I just make that up? It's complicated, says a chat member. Okay. NWO? I'm not really sure. Oh, that's cool. So when do I stop doing this, you wonder? I'm just gonna keep doing it. Oh, I see what I'm doing wrong. Now I see. Oh! This is okay, so you can slide off the edges and still jump in the air. Okay. Hold X when you bounce off crates. Could you imagine being the dev team and actually wanting to see me play this? Chat, should I be playing this with the D-pad or the stick? What's your recommendation? Because I switched to the D-pad, and I don't know if I'm doing better or worse. The levels are getting harder, though. I just don't ever really like the position of the thumbstick on the PS controllers. That's my big complaint. I have many complaints, but that's one of them. Do you remember when I was playing Red Dead 2? And I was like, my thumb is gamer thumbed out. Like, I actually was experiencing physical pain from playing Red Dead Redemption 2 on the PS4. That's real. That said, the 8-bit controller has the PlayStation layout, so I use that a lot. So I'm, like, getting used to it. But I also, the 8-bit controller is really good because I play classic games with it, so the D-pad's in a good spot for that. Very good. I talked about this last year, but I want to recommend a Halloween movie, which is Halloween 3: Season of the Witch. I finally watched it last year, and it is a very good Halloween movie. Trick or Treat is also good. Yeah, I watched both of those. But I was just thinking for a minute, I was like, oh right, that movie was cool. It's cheesy, and it's got a song that gets stuck in your head for weeks, but I think it's a surprisingly good movie. I wasn't even aware of its existence, but again, Mike and Jay recommended it wholeheartedly, and I was like, alright, I'll give it a shot. And yeah, it was good. What about Halloween 2018? Yeah, it was pretty good. It was like a strong kind of comeback movie for that series. Fuck. Fuck. Yeah, Troll 2 I recommended earlier, and I watched last night. Many of us watched last night, and I really can't recommend that movie enough if you like shitty movies. It also is good because it has the Halloween, like, spoopy vibe. Even if it's just done really poorly and is laughably bad, it still manages to feel like a good spooky movie. Like a good shitty spooky movie. It's hard to explain. It's a fucking conundrum, Troll 2. To be a fly on the wall during the creation of both Troll 2 and The Room. Excellent. Okay, now imagine this 12 levels from now. Imagine how frustrating this would be for both me and you. The answer is yes. I'd rather be frustrated in Spelunky, at least with Spelunky. I am God, come on, you know. At least with Spelunky, there's like a lot of progression to be made. Well, and it's different every time, but I don't know. Again, I just don't get down with the Crash gameplay that much. Even though this is a pure... Yeah! This is purely a 2D side-scrolling level, so I don't know what the fuck I'm complaining about. Yeah, I'm a little impatient. Impatience is one way to put it. Not this time, fucker. Wow. That only took forever. Oh no.
Are you ready? Start your sabotage!
What? I'm in a hamster ball? Oh. This reminds me of the section of the highway in Final Fantasy VII Remake that you have to go back to that plays A. What lads were there that you had to fight a couple times? There was some lads. I forget their name. Not like I can read chat now anyway. This is an unreadable chat moment. Alright. I mean, it's an exciting... There's some exciting shit that happens in this game. I like that segment. I had, every now and then, chat, like, once in a while, I have a weird dream that I'm streaming. But, like, I'm streaming myself sleeping. And in the dream, I'm like, no, no, no. I don't want you to see me sleeping. There's no point. It's like a semi-recurring dream at this point. I don't know. It's like during the dream, I know I'm sleeping, and yet I don't want the chat to watch me sleep. It's weird. I guess if you do something nearly every day of your life, it's gonna show up in a dream once in a while. Sounds like you need to take a streaming break. I did. I took a total of like 5 days off this entire summer.
Alright, all you bloodthirsty lunatics. Put your freaky little hands together for... Rocket Head!
Cool, just hit my headset if you heard like a loud crash noise.
1, 2, 3, 4. Prepare for a beating, Bandicoot. Ruining my solo.
I like the hands doing the devil signs in the pit. least he's going to heaven. Good checkpoints in this game, though. Some might not like said checkpoints, but I like them. Anyone want to buy an amp? Slightly used, only slightly broken, can be repaired.
No bandicoots allowed! The show must go
Good distortion. Fuck. I know what I have to do, I just haven't been... There it is. I just wanted to, like, dance a little bit. You know, I miss Guitar Hero. Yeah! Oh! Sorry about these noises. Platformers in Spelunky tend to get the worst noises out of me. I know some of you are just like, you know, in your 30s, and you're just like, I really don't need these noises. Thanks, Ben. Just trying to do your taxes or your bonds and stocks. Deutschmarks to Helsinki.
You really know how to make me rich! We'll do this the hard way.
Excellent. Someone said, Dog, I think you're the oldest one here. Nope. There are confirmed chat members in their 40s. Also, I think Dave is like slightly older than me, Dave Cap. Like by like a couple months maybe, or a year. But no, there's someone that was old enough to see Nirvana live, but they didn't. It was someone who was in Sphinx's chat the other day. Rest in peace, Kurt. I'm just being such a jerk. He sounds nothing like that. That's a voice I know Mono hates. Like, I know a lot of people hate different voices. I know specifically one of my mods hates that voice. So he'll just quit if I'm not careful, if I do too much of the Kurt voice. Do Kurt but order at McDonald's is late. Do curry, but his order at McDonald's is late. Do you have, no, I can't do it.
My beautiful creation.
Akano!
I'm so happy, 'cause today found my McDonald's and was real late. It was very ill thought out. Despite me making fun of his voice, which he does not sound like that. Just in his interviews, he was very quiet, and sometimes he put on like a weird voice. I don't know how to explain it. Like, he did do some strange thing with his voice every now and then that kind of got into like Elvis territory. I don't know how to explain it. That said, he had my favorite vocals of the 90s. I think, you know, obviously he wasn't technically the best, but of all those bands, he had my favorite. I liked his tone the best. I thought he utilized it well. Now we got Donkey Kong Country Returns. Someone said I liked Lane. Oh, well, Lane was amazing. I just, you know, not all the time can I handle a... I just think Kurt had like a really sweet tone. There was he had a good scream. When he screamed, he sounded like he was... like there was just this reckless abandon to it. But Lane was technically better. Chris Cornell was technically better. Fucking Eddie Vedder was technically better. I got this. Why do people want me to jump on the TNT? It's part of the crate count? Oh, I don't really give a shit about that. I'd rather just walk into the nitro, it's more fun. Vinny, do Eddie Vedder steps on a Lego in the middle of the night. Well, that's oddly specific. Need to use the bathroom. I'm using the bathroom. I seem to recognize this pain! It's not the first time he did it. Some of you pay for this. Some of you pay for this. During a recession. Fire! I guess that fire thing counts towards the crate count, right? But I don't care about the crate count, so why am I even bothering? Conundrum. Okay. Gotta pay attention. This game, again, even like just trying to like go through a level casually, it's not that easy. Crash Bandicoot does not fuck around. But also knowing what the enemies do and how to defeat them, like that's something that you just have to learn in time. Oh. Vinny, could you do the Gallagher brothers trying to play live together? No, I can't. I cannot do that. I mean, I guess I could try to do Liam saying to Noel that his playing is shite. That's about all I got. That and, like, just a bunch of potato insults. I'll always be fascinated by Liam Gallagher, because on one hand, he's all about, like, he's like, get the band back together. Get it back together, we need to be #1 Oasis, #1 band, Manchester United fucking twats. You know, and then on the other hand, he's like, fucking brother is a potato STD piece of shit. Piece of shite. So it's like conflicting messages of like, we need to get the band back together, take me back, let's do the band, let's do the band. Also, you are a potato, and you are short, and you're terrible, and by the way, you have small feet, and you need to, like, fuck off. That is the messaging that Liam gives to his brother Noel. As you were. Yeah, it's one of those things that you can't unlearn. Like, there's a vacation photo of Noel Gallagher that I wish I could take back having seen. No, he wasn't naked, he was just like chilling at the... he just had small feet. And it was presented to me as, holy fuck, look at Noel Gallagher's feet. And I'm like, okay. Great. Do Mark Lanigan talking about how much he hates Liam Gallagher. I wanted to cut that motherfucker up.
surprised he wasn't in an early fucking grave.
Also,
Chewie, we're home.
all right, I don't know what these fucking voice requests are now, so I'm glad we're all having fun tonight. We need a little bit of levity in our lives, but I'm good. Crate challenges. But there was another crate. Oh well, I don't really care that much. Getty Lee ordering Chinese food. Up sales, man! So now it's Rockstar plus mundane task. I got it. Okay. Here's a trick, chat. My impressions are not, in fact, that good. I just do lots of them, and sometimes I get lucky. That's a little secret. If you try enough shit, eventually you'll find something you're good at. Someone said that's actually pretty good advice, and then they did the ellipses too. Here I am trying to do a bit, and then people are like learning shit. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not my goal. I don't need people learning from my streams. I'd rather talk about aliens and have chat think that I'm some kind of like crazy person because I think aliens may in fact exist. Let's talk about ghost adventures and the equipment used to find ghosts. BOTs. Do Paul McCartney describing his testicular torsion to the doctor. Well, you know, I've got a bit of a twist. You know, I go twist and then I shout, you know what I mean? I'm wondering if you could help me a little bit with this. Like I said, if you try enough shit, eventually you'll get something good. Do Tom York ordering the Travis Scott meal. Okay, I'm done. No, I'm good. I'm done streaming too. It was fun. So, I'm gonna end the stream a little early tonight, like I said. I started a little early, too, so, here's what I could say about this game. It's Crash Bandicoot. It's got some new game mechanics. It's really nice to look at. It still feels like Crash Bandicoot. It's, a very good nostalgia, but also somewhat new type of experience. I think people that like Crash probably... You've already played this, but will love it. It's very good. But, that said... Oh, Pirate Crash is pretty cool. That said, it's not entirely for me. just because Crash Bandicoot, as cool as it is, gets me a little salty. You see, Salty Wharf? That's me right now. The next level has a new character. Well, I like a lot of different types of platformers. Like I said, Spyro, I like obviously Mario, Donkey Kong, all the Nintendo stuff, but you know, I think I just get a little too frustrated with this type of game. What have I done? Have I ruined the chat? Somehow? I think I understand now.
Hang on, guys, I'm coming.
Oh god, chat is so incredibly predictable. Oh my god, no! No! Well, there's a hookshot mechanic. It plays similar. You can yeet them with the hookshot, even though there's like a slight delayed reaction. And yeah, you can attach, like, the grappling hook to crates to get those. There's wall jumps. Okay, so there's some new mechanics here. It's not just more Crash, it's a little something different. Alright. Well. Again, if you like Crash, you already know if you want this game. But I liked playing it for a little while. I don't really want to come back to it. Again, you already know what kind of platformers I like. Peppy platformer. Peppy Yoshi. Peppy Yoshi. And... no, I do like some difficult platformers. I like, just depends on the game, really, you know? Vinny, your Nintendo bias is showing. I like Spyro more than I like Crash, and I like Spyro a lot. Does that help? You know, what do you want me to do? I like what I like. I don't have stock in Nintendo. They do nothing specifically for me. They've tried to shut down my channel. They've tried to take videos offline. I don't know why I would be biased aside from the nostalgia. But I mean, whatever. They're good games, you know. I like the Mario games. So it's not really, at this point in my life, I guess, at 35 years old, it's not like, fuck Crash, Nintendo #1. I just don't like the Crash games. Hell, I played Crash Trilogy on my Switch, and I was just not down. I hope that helps.